shabby. What, you cutting ribbon someplace?
Erica and La Boheme.
Ooh.
And what happened to your arm?
Oh, arm wrestling with Monique.
Little tiny Monique?
Yeah, well, she cheats.
You're kidding.
Would you believe Harriet and Monique?
Much better. It's gonna slow down your surgery, kiddo.
No, it's just for a couple of weeks, Trep. Use Titus. He needs to practice.
What's with the box?
Books. Mom's selling the house in Green Oaks. I gotta store them.
No.
No what?
No, you can't put it in my closet, and I want this junk out of here. I had to send 2 jackets to the cleaners so I could hang my tux in there this morning.
Oh, come on, Travis, just for a few days. I can't get to the bathroom in the Titanic.
Your living quarters are your problem, kiddo. Out. And tomorrow morning, I would like my closet to be mine. La-da-dee, la-da-da-dee. Hi, Doc. Get a biggie. Well, let's bring him in.
Okay, stop back.
Who's in charge here?
Dr. McIntyre is the chief of surgery, but I'm perfectly capable.
Get McIntyre.
I want
I'm not worried about this. Very important.
building, please.
Don't worry, Mr. White. Still talking. We're getting you there as quickly as we can. Where is this? Where is this McIntyre? Dr. McIntyre.
Let's just get it. What is McIntyre?
What happened?
I'll take over the golden rickshaw and collapse in his lychee chicken.
The machine is Chinese. Please poison him.
He's lying. I eat at my own restaurant. I serve good food.
Excuse me, will you give us some room here, please? Will you give us some more room?
Hey, gonna give me a hand? Listen. Much change in his condition since you picked him up?
Yeah, more lung obstruction, and his breathing's gotten a lot noisier.
What's wrong with him?
He's been poisoned by this assassin.
Liars! You're all liars!
Now listen, you're all gonna have to clear out.
But this is Vladimir Lopatkin, and I'm responsible for his welfare.
I am responsible for him. He's head of the Russian delegation to the peace conference.
Well, not for long if you don't stand back and give us room to work. Now, outside, please.
My hospital, John. What do you need?
Barely get these people out of here and keep them out.
Please, out, everyone, right now. Let the doctor work, please. Ma'am, we need space to do our work. Thank you, thank you. Just keep moving. Keep moving. Thank you. This is a hospital, not a 3-ring circus. Let's move along.
We will wait in the corridor.
Yes, you'll wait in the corridor. You'll wait out there.
Come on, you two. Let's go.
Почему?
Blood pressure 170 over 110. Someone mentioned poison.
All right, let's get some blood to the lab for a drug and toxic chemical screen. Let's just get him up. A lot of wheezes everywhere. Severe bronchospasm.
I must know what's going on. I can't just tell Washington that the leading Soviet diplomat collapsed in a San Francisco restaurant.
Washington? What Washington?
A Chinese restaurant over my protests.
He insisted. I suggested Armenian. Vanessa Downing, State Department.
Aha, Dr. Stanley Riverside II, Chief of Emergency Services.
How do you do? And this is Mr. Bud Weston. He's in charge of security.
Doctor?
And Mr. Suslov. Mr. Suslov is with the Soviet delegation.
Russian?
Do you have any allergies? I mean, have you ever had any bad reaction to any food, you know, swelling hives, anything like that?
I know allergy. A sneezing sometimes in harvest at my dacha. You are dinner dressing. You break party to help me. Very kind.
I had plans for the opera.
Ah, opera. Mussorgsky.
Puccini, La Boheme.
Ага. Мими. Я просто Мими. Very fine music. Very sad. I am thinking to be locking out. They take me to opera-loving doctor who make me good. Very classic hospital.
No, not classic. Classy. I think. I hope. Listen, Mr. Lopatkin, I would like to run some tests on you, see if we can find out what caused the attack. It'll only be for a few days.
Good. You make tests. And tomorrow you tell me about little Mimi.
And Erica. Let's not forget Erica.
Right. Okay, look, this doesn't seem to be a simple allergic reaction, so why don't we go ahead and admit him, start the routine lab work, and set up a qualitative screening test for 5-HIAA.
Right.
And I'm going to leave you in good hands, and I will see you tomorrow. Erica is waiting.
Erica? This is new opera.
It's okay. He's out of danger.
Oh, thank God. Thank you, Dr. McIntyre. The secretary will be very grateful. Vanessa Downing, State Department. You have just saved us from what could have been a very difficult situation.
No poison?
No poison.
Хорошо. Good. We go. Alexei, alert the driver.
You'll see he gets plenty of rest.
Let me go.
He opens the conference. Any special instructions, medications?
Listen, please. I said that he was better. He's not out of the woods. We'd like to keep him here for a few days, run some tests.
Oh, no way.
That's impossible. We have to leave for Seattle in 2 days.
A Yankee imperialist trick. You have kidnapped Comrade Lopatkin.
Be quiet, please. It could be very dangerous for Mr. Lopatkin if he were to be released before we establish what caused the attack.
Oh, good Lord.
Look, there's no way I can secure this place. I'd need 500 men.
Lies. You are holding him hostage.
If he leaves here and has another attack, you could have a dead diplomat on your hands. Now, do you want to handle this your way or mine?
You're going to like this room, Mr. Radnitz, I promise. It's private. It's quiet.
No non-stop talkers?
No, this one's all yours.
You call that private?
Well, that's strange. I don't...
How about the morgue, huh? It's not very private, but at least they don't snore.
I don't understand. The roster said that...
Watch the foot. Watch the foot.
Right,
Easy.
it's fine. I just don't understand it. It's really strange. Now, don't go anywhere.
Oh, Gloria, the nursing office called. They want you to prepare the VIP suite for some Russian diplomat.
Yeah, okay. Ernie, who's in 419?
Mr. Radich.
No, Mr. Radich is here. Somebody else is in 419.
Radich?
I know it's supposed to be vacant. Look, the roster even says it's vacant. But I say it isn't. If you don't believe me, come look. I'll show you.
Doesn't make any sense. If the roster says it's vacant, then it's vacant.
Well, the roster is obviously wrong. There's a man... this room was occupied. That bed was occupied. Ask Mr. Radich.
I'll take care of Mr. Radich. You take care of the Russians.
Ernie, I am not crazy. There was I saw a man right in there.
This room's supposed to be empty, so who the hell are you?
It's okay. I'm a patient.
Name?
Seth Brewer.
There's no Seth Brewer on this floor.
Call Dr. Gates, Dr. Gonzo Gates. He'll tell you.
Somebody better, or you've had it.
And I'm warning you, Monica. I can make it very sticky for you.
Good morning, Mr. Lopatkin. Did you have a good night?
Sleep good. Nice room. Nice TV.
Oh, soap operas.
Soap opera. They don't sing, they don't wash.
Here you go. What are you doing? Dr. McIntyre ordered that.
Успокойтесь, пожалуйста, садитесь.
It's to prepare you for your x-rays.
Not if Neil has his say. What does Neil have to do?
Bad medicine. Pretty nurse.
I brought you some magazines to read. Let's see, you don't want that. Ah, here's something.
Especially since it's all over between Neil and Angela.
Miss Brancusi?
Mm-hmm.
We exchange, yes?
Oh, come on, Monica.
Oh, of course.
Seth, what the hell are you doing here?
Ask him.
You Dr. Gates?
Who are you?
Bud Weston, U.S. security for Mr. Lopatkin. I caught this bozo taking Lopatkin's breakfast tray off the cart.
This bozo was Seth Brewer. He had heart surgery here a few weeks ago. Seth, what is this all about?
Get him off my back, I'll tell you. What happened to your arm?
You tell me your story, I'll tell you mine.
It's a long story. Well, right after I was discharged.
You just take these?
Yep.
Look okay to me.
Yeah, me too.
Then what do you want me to see them for?
They belong to Seth Brewer. We did that triple bypass on him a month ago.
Well, he was discharged, wasn't he?
Yeah, about 3 weeks ago. Now he's back. He snuck into the hospital 3 days ago and he's been hiding out. Sleeping in empty rooms, basements, wherever. Stealing food off the food carts.
Oh, great. Another stowaway. Just what we need. What's his problem?
He claims he's having chest pains. I had an emergency examine him and they sent him home. He's afraid to stay there alone.
Well, we better check him out just to make sure. But while you're here, take a look at these, will you? This guy is really sick.
Oh, boy. Something's happening on the terminal ileum.
Liver scan's abnormal, too. Could be a carcinoid tumor.
Yeah. Who's the lucky patient?
Vladimir Lopatkin.
A tumor on my liver. Not such good news.
Well, it can be treated with surgery. I'd recommend that you stay and have the operation.
Didn't you say there was no immediate danger?
That's right, but it still has to be treated. And if Mr. Lopatkin would like us to do the surgery?
Mr. Lopatkin has a peace conference to attend. I just told the secretary we were on our way.
How do you feel about that?
One does not commit to surgery amongst adversaries.
Let him answer the question, okay?
Thank you, doctor. We'll be all right. I will make opening speech at conference and then home to Moscow for cutting up.
Spoken like a true diplomat.
All right.
We really should be on our way.
You live close and take Mrs. Downing down to car. I want to talk to doctor. Go. I have right to discuss my own liver. Пошли.
Bud will be up for you in a minute.
You know, doctor, I think you're a good man. I wish I could have more time. Maybe we could talk about opera.
I'd like that. I don't seem to leave you much time to yourself.
No. Always the same. Push, pull, push, pull. You mind if I keep this? Tells true story of woman who stopped speeding bullet with her bare teeth. Very interesting.
It's yours.
Okay, Mr. Lopatkin, time to saddle up.
Him I never understand. All right.
Listen, I'll have some medication made up for you. I don't think you'll have another attack, but just in case.
Yeah, it was easy. Here we go.
Would you step outside, please?
I want to be sure he's all right.
I do not leave.
Okay, pal, you do it.
Come on, let the doctor do his job.
We won't need the cart. Gloria, hand me that chart, will you?
Sure.
Okay, Mr. Lopatkin. What's happening?
I fall pretty good, huh?
It's a dumb thing to do. You could have hurt yourself. Shall I have your entourage back in here so that you can explain this to them?
No, please, wait.
He got himself down, let him get himself out.
Look, this is nice, clean hospital. How you call it? Groovy place, yet? I like nurse. I like TV. Food is good.
Good.
And you are a fine doctor. I trust. Please, I want you to do the operation.
Well, that's all very flattering, but...
Dr. McIntyre, you are the reason I do this very dumb thing. Please, tell them I must stay. Nurse Brancusi, you tell them.
Okay. We'll tell them. But no more games. Understood?
Is understood.
Why did he collapse? What did you give him?
See for yourself.
I've been in touch with Washington. We've arranged for the later plane. When can we leave?
Wait a minute. We have a sick man in here. We've scheduled him for surgery.
You can't do that.
Well, she's right. You can't do that.
It's what Mr. Lopatkin wants.
I don't care what he wants. We can't take that risk. We'd be held responsible.
Okay, we put him on the plane, we take him home. He happens to need surgery before he gets there. Who takes responsibility for that, hmm? Right.
The department will want a detailed report on Mr. Lopatkin's condition, Mr. Slocum.
Arnold.
Arnold. And of course we'll need Dr. McIntyre's credentials.
Well, we'll take care of everything, Miss Downing.
Vanessa.
Vanessa, I'm terribly sorry about all this demonstration.
In our business, we get used to that sort of thing.
Kick him in the foot!
Arnold, you have got to do something about that mob.
We can't do anything as long as they're peaceful, Stanley.
Peaceful? There are communists out there, Arnold, real communists. It's all because of that Russian... Not that I have anything against Russians. I like Russians. I saw Dr. Zhivago 3 times. Hey, wait a minute. Wait. You can't do that. Get that filthy sign off our property. I will not have you. I will not have this filthy propaganda littering our grounds. You take this thing out of here.
Microwave for a communist flag!
Russians go home. So that's the verdict. You sure?
I'm positive. Everything checks out great. You're in better shape than you've been in years.
Let's see. What about working?
I see no reason why you can't start right away.
Carpentry's pretty demanding work, you know.
That's no problem. Probably be good for you.
But what if, you know, if I get dizzy or weak? You know, I live in a pretty isolated area, all by myself, alone. If anything should happen,
Seth, you're in excellent condition. You've got your release. Go on, get out of here. Look, you're only as far away as the nearest telephone. Any problems, give me a call.
Yeah, thanks, Doc. You're a real friend.
Right.
Yeah, I guess I just have to get used to these chest pains.
How you doing? Ah, Dr. Jackpot, yes?
On the money.
What are you doing to Comrade Lopatkin?
Well, I'm just gonna get a little blood here.
In Soviet Union, technicians take blood.
Well, here too, but your security hasn't cleared anyone from the lab. Something wrong?
I'm waiting over there.
All right, make a fist.
Seth?
Oh, hi, Doc. You're back early.
Yeah, I'm just dropping these books. What are you doing here? I thought you were going home.
Yeah, we're just resting a little. You told me to call you.
Yeah, if you needed me.
Yeah, I know. I don't think I can make it home today, Doc.
Careful, one heavy breath and this whole thing may collapse. Now, why can't you make it home today?
Missed the bus. Well, by that much. I saw it pulling out, but I figured in my condition I better not take a chance running after it. But listen, don't worry. I'll just start walking. Maybe I can hitch a ride. I just hope it doesn't start to rain.
Wait a while. I'll call you a cab.
You're kidding. I'm an unemployed carpenter. I can't afford a cab.
If you'd get off your butt, you wouldn't be unemployed. You can work, you know.
You're right. You're right. Absolutely right, Doc.
Okay, I gotta get back to the hospital. Stick around. I'll be back around 7 and we can talk.
You mean I can stay here tonight?
No, I didn't say that. I said we'd talk.
Well, sure. Okay. If I'm still up to it. I just hope these chest pains don't get any worse.
All right. If it'll make you feel any better, you can stay here tonight.
Oh, hey, Doc, that's swell.
But I've got a date later on, so maybe you can catch a movie or something for a little while?
Sure, no problem. The trouble is, I'm broke.
Here, enjoy yourself.
You bet. Doctor's orders, huh?
With an overnight low of 41 degrees and a projected high tomorrow of 67 degrees, with the usual.
How are you feeling?
Jim and Dandy. They don't print things like this in Pravda. Listen. Boy lost for 10 years, raised by family of SEALs.
It's capitalist propaganda.
I came to tell you that we've scheduled you for surgery tomorrow morning.
I must call Moscow.
He do his job.
I can't tell whether he's protecting you or spying on you.
He's protecting me. He's also protecting himself.
I suppose. Anyway, I'm afraid you won't be able to enjoy our excellent cuisine this evening. Total fasting for you. The nurse will come by later to prepare you for the surgery. She'll give you a sedative, and first thing tomorrow morning we operate. And is there anything that we can do to make you more comfortable? Anything you'd like?
Yes. A healthy liver.
We're working on it.
Also, I would like to meet lady who stabs bullet with bare teeth.
What? Ah.
Oh, John, we were just on our way over to see you.
I've been on the phone with Washington. Good news. You don't have to operate on Mr. Lopatkin.
I have him scheduled for surgery tomorrow morning.
Wait, John, that's the perfect answer.
Our government has arranged for Moscow to send a Russian surgeon to do the operation. The secretary thought it best.
Doesn't Lopatkin have anything to say about this?
A protective measure for the good of everyone, including you, Dr. McIntyre.
That's right, John. We've just taken you off the hook.
Then, if a Russian surgeon makes a mistake, our hands are clean.
You're all heart.
You know, every time I come to work, I look over at the Titanic and I think, Boy, that is some RV, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's so,
Unique?
well, not exactly.
Distinctive?
Well, I was thinking more like dirty.
That's not dirt, Cheryl. Those are character marks.
Character marks?
Yeah, come on inside. I've been saving a special bottle of wine just for us.
You know, it's been a long time since I've been inside.
Believe me, you've been missed. Got a little, storage problem at the moment, but it's only
Hi, Doc.
You're supposed to be at the movie.
I got as far as the corner, and the old ticker started racing like crazy. I figured I'd better come back here and lie down.
Cheryl, this is Seth Brewer. He's a patient of mine.
A patient?
Mm-hmm. Hi. Want some cheese?
Come on, Cheryl. Sit down. Let's check him out.
I had this triple bypass operation a few weeks ago. Big surgery. Huh. Very tricky.
Oh, that's awful.
It left me kind of nervous, you know? Nervous.
Well, yeah, I can imagine.
Seth, you're in great shape. Your heart is as healthy as mine.
Well, about 6 months ago, I started feeling this tingling in my arms. And then my fingers went all numb. I had trouble breathing, too.
Cheryl, come on. Let's go on up on the roof and watch the stars.
Sure, Gonzi, in just a minute. Was it really that bad?
Oh. All my arteries were clogged. I was actually living on my capillaries.
Oh, you poor man.
Can't imagine what the pain was like. Right here in my chest. Every breath I took, every move I made was agony.
Good morning, ladies. May I join you?
Sir, please stand and sit down.
Thank you. Well, Miss Brancusi, how's everything in Red Square?
That's not very funny, Doctor. Mr. Lopatkin's a very sweet man.
That old Rusky's really pulled a Wolski over your eyes, hasn't he?
Very tacky, Stanley. Very tacky.
I don't see how you people can be so gullible. The only antidote to that communist poison is a staunch, unswerving belief in the American way. Freedom of speech, and if that doesn't work, the right to bear arms.
Stanley, have you seen this?
Arnold, come sit down, join us. I was just telling...
Look at it. Just look at it. How, may I ask, are we to explain that to the board and Miss Downing and all those security people from Washington?
Arnold, this is a deliberate attempt to destroy my image. I mean, you know how these communists work? There's no defense against their...
Dad? Well, it's a cheap paper. I hope nobody reads it.
Oh, I don't think anyone does, Arnold. Right, Gloria?
Oh, hardly anyone I know.
Doc, keep it down, will you? I'm trying to sleep.
Sorry.
Стакан воды?
Нет, спасибо.
Вам что-то нужно?
Я ничего не хочу.
Good morning. From the secretary, Mr. Lopatkin. Aren't they lovely?
Very nice.
Please. You know, he holds you in the highest regard.
I know what he holds me.
You seem to be experiencing a lot of discomfort.
There's nothing.
I talked to Washington this morning. The surgeon from Moscow has been airborne for some time now. He should be arriving shortly before midnight. Oh, he's having a lot of pain and some trouble breathing.
What's wrong, Mr. Lopatkin?
I hot, sweaty, hot here. Don't breathe good.
What are you doing?
Oh, shut up. Get me Dr. McIntyre. Hurry.
Hey, Doc, what's the problem?
You want to get the hell out of the way.
Blood pressure is 160 over 100, Doctor. Pulse is 100.
How long have you been feeling this way?
A little time.
Has he eaten anything?
Hasn't been able to hold anything down.
I don't think you're going to be able to wait for the Russian surgeon. You need the operation now.
Now, just a moment.
Do I have your consent to operate?
Yes, yes. What do you think best?
I notify Dr. Gates. Tell Shoup to get an OR ready.
Yes, sir.
Wait, don't I have something to say?
Not a damn thing. Get him prepped, will you?
Dr. McIntyre, I realize the man is ill, but the State Department specifically requested that no action be taken.
Look at him. Go on, look at him. Now, if you were that patient, would you want me to honor that request? I'm operating now.
Nice piece of lumber you got here, Doc. How you gonna finish it?
My little hammer.
You gonna stain it or what?
I think I'll paint it. Black.
You can't do that to this piece of wood.
Oh, what'd you do?
Stain. Yeah, nice light oak stain. Really bring out the grain.
Excuse me, Gons, you gotta come. Trapper's taking Lopatkin to OR.
What's he want me for? I can't operate.
I don't know. Come on.
Be right there. Seth, would you put this stuff away for me in case it rains or something?
What? Paint?
Hey, Trap. You're not waiting for Dr. Shabana?
I can't. I've got Morris to assist. Anyway, I would like you to stick around.
Sure. What do you want me to do?
A moment. I am responsible for the welfare of Vladimir Lopatkin. Where he goes, I go.
Need I say more?
Gotcha.
Excuse me, I have to get scrubbed.
I must watch every move he makes.
You want to watch the surgery?
I do what I must do.
Fine, I'll take you to the observation room. And...
Yet, I know this observation room. I stand helpless behind panel of glass while your American surgeons do unspeakable things to my comrade.
You really want to be right smack in the OR, huh?
It's my duty.
You know, these operations aren't the most pleasant things to watch.
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay, fine. Just go on in here and I'll get you some greens.
Greens?
Yeah, clothes for surgery. Just go on in and relax. I'll be right back.
Clamp. Melvin? How's he doing, Pete?
I gave him some cortisone pre-op, but he's still a little flaky. Pressure's 80 over 50.
That's pretty low. Can you bring it up?
I just hung another unit of blood and started an angiotensin drip.
I almost wish you'd waited for that Russian surgeon.
Right. And we'd end up doing the autopsy together. Get that bleeder, will you? Great.
Long time. This trick, niet?
Niet. I had a little trouble finding greens in your size. Here, put these on.
retraction. He's bleeding a lot. How much blood does he have, Pete?
He's on his 4th unit now. I wish you guys would hurry up.
Sorry. We had to do a hepatic lobectomy.
Need more retraction?
Yeah. This thing's about the size of a Siberian samovar.
Nourished by years of vodka and caviar, I suppose. Can you get it all, Trevor?
More retraction. Give me a Kelly clamp.
Ready to go? We go now. I guess they're a little small, aren't they? I'll go see if I can find you something more comfortable.
Yet, no time. We go now.
Listen, this operation can be a little messy, you know. I hope the sight of blood doesn't bother you.
It's my duty to be there.
I just don't want you to get sick or anything. I mean, you know, sometimes just the sight of an open wound or the sound of the suction can...
We go, yes?
Yes.
Coffee, Vanessa?
Thank you, Arnold.
I never should have allowed him to operate. If that Russian croaks, we could all end up in El Salvador.
Well, there's nothing to worry about. Dr. McIntyre is an excellent surgeon.
Maybe, but I'd feel a lot better if he was a Russian.
I wonder if El Salvador is as hot as they say.
Let me tell you, right now it's a lot hotter right here.
Like to be a little closer?
No, I'm waiting here. This sound. What is it?
Suction. You see, that's when there's too much blood in the incision.
Yes, I understand.
You all right?
Yes, I'm good. This operation, does it take very long?
No, I think it's just about finished.
And Comrade Lopatkin, he's all right?
Well, it looks good to me. In fact, congratulations, it's a boy.
Yes, Mr. Secretary, I'll let you know as soon as I... Just a minute, Oh, here comes the doctor now. I'll call you right back, sir.
Well, I'm pretty sure we got all the tumor. He had a rough time, but I think he'll be all right.
Adios, El Salvador.
Thank you, Doctor. The Soviet Union and the United States government are very grateful.
Me too, John.
Where is he? What have you done with him?
He's in recovery. You never showed up. What happened?
Imperialist trick. He took me to wrong room.
Seen one, you've seen them all.
Where is this recovery?
Show him.
Follow me, comrade.
Yeah, cool. My compliments to you, Taylor.
Seth, that's terrific. That's beautiful. Did you do this yourself?
Yeah. Pretty nice, huh?
I can't believe it. That's a lot of work. You must be exhausted.
Not too bad. Well, maybe just a little.
But no heavy pulse, no chest pains?
Nope. Well, not yet, anyway.
There you see, now there's nothing wrong with you. All you have to do is give yourself a chance.
Yeah, I guess you're right, Doc. But just in case, I'll keep in touch, all right?
Absolutely.
Oh, gotta run. Don't want to miss my bus again. So long, Doc. Thanks for everything.
Good luck, sir.
Hey, where are you going with that?
I'm taking it home. I need it for my books.
What about my books?
I'll make you another one. Just give me a little time to rest up, will you? I haven't been well, you know.
Mr. Lopatkin, how you feeling?
A little terrible, but not so bad.
It's only been a couple of days. You're bound to be a little weak.
What happened to Comrade Doctor from Moscow?
Well, now, he was taken off the plane in Anchorage, Alaska. Food poisoning. The borscht was tainted.
Sabotage.
For you, Mr. Lopatkin. Beautiful, aren't they?
Nice. Please to read card.
Certainly. Mr. Lopatkin, we miss you, but the conference goes well. Perhaps peace in our time. Vanessa Downing.
Good lady, Miss Downing.
That your dream, too? Peace in our time?
Two dreams. Someday, peace in the world. And someday, I would like to meet lady who stops speeding
bullet with bare teeth.